Thankfully though, Arclax can quickly even the score back to a 3-on-3. And it was at this point that I decided to start using some RNG cheese of my own. Because with Clef Kuno in against the nightmarish Giragar, I just started spamming Ancient Power, hoping to get Omni boosts. And thankfully, this actually works out as we're able to get multiple boosts, turning our Clef Kuno into a beast. This allows us to just outlast Giragar before also getting the freeze onto the incoming Melogar. This fight has honestly just been an RNG bloodbath, as Clef Kuno wears down the frozen ghost. Agatha's final Pokemon is Gentios, which somehow became a furry during the course of this fusion. Regardless, after 2 freeze dries from our boosted fairy gets it low, Jolte can finish off the nightmare furry with Discharge, giving us the win in what was one of the most disgusting Pokemon battles of all time. With the Wicked Witch of RNG taken care of, this leaves Lance and his dragons as our final battle of the Elite Four. But while this guy does have some really cool dragon fusions, our Clef Kuno is a pretty hard counter to most of his team. It's able to pick up multiple KOs, decimating through the majority of Lance's Pokemon single-handedly. Although Lance's Ace Necronite might be the coolest fusion we've seen in the entire game. This golden dragon looks sick, but it's not enough to solo the rest of our team, as Kaio Trio ultimately secures the final KO with a few Ice Beams. With that, the Elite Four had all been defeated, leaving us with only one more opponent. One final hurdle for our legendary fusions to overcome. The champion, Blue, our rival and the very first person to beat us all the way back in Oak's lab. This would be the final showdown between the strongest trainer in the region and a 10-year-old boy with a frying pan on his head. So, with our team of fusions ready, we stepped up to face our toughest fight yet against the Kanto champion. Blue leads with Lugiot as I decide to opt with Jolte. I thought this would be a good matchup, but somehow our first discharge misses, so we're only able to land one attack onto Lugiot before Blue switches out into Tortu, a deadly combination of 2 of the strongest Gen 1 Pokemon. This thing is a monster. It hits so hard, and the champion has so many healing items that this thing is absurdly tough to take down. Its double edges rip through our Genodactyl. Even Clef Kuno can barely lay a scratch on Tortu before it claims another victim with Thrash. At this point, I knew that I would probably get swept if I didn't do something drastic. So I send in my secret weapon, Arclax.